Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22, as we continue our start from scratch run here on Zielonka, our Feed My Kids run. Just finished up the first two fields of seeding. I guess I'll go ahead and get you started over here to help out a little bit. We need you to be on red beets, and you can go as well. And then we're also transporting the last of our preserved carrots and preserved parsnips to the drop-off point so that we can get that money, because the best money for them is in April. It looks like the red beets is currently saying the best month is in December, so we're probably going to hold off on those until that time period, but this will give us a good chunk of money for right now. We'll take a look at the budget, see if there's anything we can pay off, or if we need to just hold on to this money to kind of pay our monthly expenses for a bit. Trying to go slower so I don't tip over. It's a bit top heavy back here. All right, good chunk of money. Good stuff. Yeah, this is going along pretty smoothly. I'm pretty happy with the way this run is going so far. We still got a lot of stuff under lease right now that we're not paying, that hasn't been fully paid for yet. There's still some improvements I'd like to get, some, eventually maybe better tractors, things like that. But for right now, this is good. Who knows, maybe we eventually get a semi-truck to be able to do all these transportations a little bit more quickly. Alright, drop you off here. Check on the tractors. Look like you're doing alright. Actually, you can probably... Well, you can do one more pass. I think. Safe. Well, you know what? Actually, I think you actually will run into that other guy if you get one more pass. So, we'll just call it good there. And get you parked off to the side and be happy with that. Obviously, we'll be doing some herbiciding and fertilizing in the next month. So, we can get ready for that here in a moment. By the way, at the time that you guys are watching this, this is the new year. It is 2024. In fact, it's 2024 while I'm recording this, to be fair. I'm recording this the day before it goes out. Yeah, no, it is a... Oh, did you really run out right there? It's all right. We'll get you fixed. Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a good year. Good year for the channel. Good year for, hopefully, my family. Hopefully, it's a good year for all of you guys as well. Yeah, we'll see. New Year's always a chance for new possibilities. Seed over at the store. Seed's over at the store, isn't it? Sorry, sign. Get this finished up real quick, and then we will move on. Yeah, I need to look at, I think we got one more tractor still to pay for, right? We've only bought one of the tractors. Or did I get mistrack of who, what we've actually paid for? We'll take a look in a minute. This tractor's gonna need some fuel soon. Currently our monthly expenses are sitting around 30. Oh, no, that's right. That we paid off the loan. So it's 2,000 there, and then leases are 5,000. So we're sitting around, let's call it 10,000, just because, you know, worker costs and leases and loans and everything like that. We'll call it 10,000. So we've got a year's worth right now, and we're obviously going to be selling more in December. So I actually think we could probably use about half of this to buy something, either pay off something. I don't think we're going to be buying another field yet because we just don't need it yet. We got enough field stuff here for this stage of our story. All right, so let's check out the tractors real quick. Did we? Okay, we do still have one tractor that we haven't paid for yet, and this would cost us 49K. That's actually not bad. And obviously the tractor's going to be using up a lot of hours, so there's going to be a lot of wear and tear on the tractor and stuff like that, and hours put onto it, which means we're going to be more frequently paying for the hourly cost as well as the monthly cost for the tractor. These things are also on that list, right? These would be good purchases at some point, but we just got these because we just got the new mod that allows us to use the beat technology for that. So those don't have very much leasing time into them to reduce that overall price. We're eventually going to get to the point where the tractors are basically capped out of how much discount we're going to get. So I think we actually buy the tractor. I think that's going to be a good purchase for us. Have both tractors in our purchase side, which means we can also modify them. We can do whatever we want with them. There's a little bit more flexibility overall, I think. But I mean, these tractors have been good for us. No concerns whatsoever with these tractors. I've done everything we needed them to do. I mean, sure, would it be nice to have some fancy new tractors someday? Of course it would, but these have been getting the job done. Do we have, you're at 7250 Pro. Is that the max that you can be? These are mediums or lights? I can't remember. Oh, mediums, okay. So yeah, we got to go to a 7250 Pro, which is the max. Cool. And then the other one, the Fiat, it can go up to a 180/90. Which is exactly what it is. Okay, so they're both maxed out right now, as we speak, which is good. All right, well, let's go ahead and buy this one. I think that's going to be worth the purchase for that. 49,000 bucks, not too bad. And we've got two tractors now. Two of our tractors. I don't know why to turn that on. I guess you're going to be the one that grabs the fertilizer here in a moment. So I guess I can go ahead and get you hooked up there. And we still got enough money to kind of do whatever with at this point. We could pay off one of our other loan. That's an option. For sure. Because our other loan is only 18,000 left on our Bronco. But I don't know. I think we'll hold off on that for a little bit longer. I don't think it's really hurting us that much. So let's go ahead and just fast forward here and get ready for, I just realized the volume is a little bit low maybe for the tractor noise. I know people like the tractor noises. Let's go ahead and fast forward here and be ready for the seeding, or not the seeding, the fertilizing and the herbiciding. Is there anything else I need to do today? I don't think so. Just needed to plant and move on. We got what, 2 more years of the baby food before we move up to the cereal. So we'll start with the herbicide since we've already got it hooked up. Wouldn't mind increasing this thing a little bit at some point, making it a little bit wider. That would be a decent usage of some money. Good thing about making it wider, since we already bought the cameras for the weeds, we don't have to pay for that again, right? We can just make it wider without having to pay the extra for that. Oh, but this is leased, right? This is... Did we buy this one? Or did we have to buy this one because... No, this one's still leased. Okay. So we leased it with the cameras. How much will it cost us to actually buy it? Because in order to make it wider, we would have to pay for it. $43,000. Okay, so we're probably not yet. Probably not this cycle, but maybe the next time around that we have a little bit extra money. We might buy this next just so we can make modifications to it, make it a little bit wider. Apparently I got off my line. I was kind of looking off at something for a second, and I got a little off my line. I just sprayed his field for free. You're welcome, sir. We'll say the cameras are very expensive, right? I think it's like an extra $40,000 or something like that on top of the sprayer. But they do make you use way less herbicide. I mean, we're barely using any herbicide at all. So it eventually will pay for itself in that regard. Plus, it'll pay for itself with regards to the fact that we are getting the bonus for precision farming. So that combination does pay for the cameras, I think, relatively quickly. I don't know the exact math of how quickly, but I would imagine it's relatively quickly. All right, let me go ahead and get the rest of these done, and I will bring you guys right back. All right, we're just about done with our second field of fertilizing. Got everything herbicided already. We'll finish this up, go knock out that last field, and ready to proceed. I think there's much else for us to do. We do have... Okay, we did finally get credit for the paid off loan. I thought we were going to, but it just hadn't calculated that last, you know, that $0 last payment, basically. So that's all done. That's awesome. Good to get that off the list. And that was just the one for kind of getting us to That was the loan based off of our crops that one year. So it did work out. We needed it, and we were able to get past that, and now we're very profitable. Sometimes you gotta spend money or take loans to make money. Deficit spending. Can't really see the line. I think it's about there. Yeah, I don't know. I think our baby food has been very successful so far. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how we can spin that into whatever we decide to do next, right? I mean, the real question is, do we hold on to the equipment that we've got that's specific for the vegetables? I mean, we will need it again when we get to the soup stage later on, but it's also possible by the time we get to the soup stage, we can go with like, I don't know, one of the big bad boys or something, you know? Specifically for the harvesters, we can go with one of the better beet harvesters for the soup stage. Um, Technically, those could be used for the potatoes when we do the potato chips, but there is, you know, legitimate potato harvesters. So I think I'm just going to use the normal potato harvesters for those and just save those things for the other root crops. All right, that is that. Fill this thing up with fertilizer before I started all that, and it uses almost the whole thing. All right, let's go get you filled up with fuel, and we'll be good to go. How much would it, let me just pause for a second. How much would it cost us to get a fuel thing here? What would that be under? Hey, look, it's a multi-fruit header. I mean, it's tempting because we will use this someday. What's that one attached to? Is it this one? No, it's that one, isn't it? So it's the bad boy, the big bad boy. Interesting. I mean, it's tempting just to have it because we would use it someday, but I don't know if there's value in that. Not this early. It's too soon. What was I gonna look at? Oh, let's go look at this down here. Constriction. We want tools or containers. Containers. A little fuel container that we can refuel. Oh, these are some refillable tanks that I guess I have from a mod that I didn't realize. Interesting. I mean, we can grab one of these little tiny ones just to have it. So I feel like right back here would be I mean, I actually think in practice you wouldn't stick this right next to your house, but I think in practice you normally stick these a little bit further away. But you know what? Why not? Let's just give us a way to not have to go get fuel all the time. I mean, filling this thing up will last us quite a while. I mean, do I want to stick it away from my house, away from my building? No, because I like the way it looks. So even though it's unsafe. Pretty sure in this video game things don't explode. Just saying. That's what I've heard. Oh, did I actually make a divot? I think it made a little bit of a divot. We can fix. I do need to fill it obviously up. So, I mean, one filling here will last us the entire save pretty much. So, why not? Do I need to re-trigger you? There we go. Let me go ahead and jump in here and smooth that out a little bit. Just to make it a little bit less of a hassle to get over here. I think that'll work. Maybe a little bit more back here. It'll work. Cool. All right, I'm happy with that. Then I think we're good. Got fuel. Able to fuel up anytime we need to. And we're ready to fast forward. What's our next target? Pretty much just harvest time, right? So yeah, harvesting it in August. We're not gonna be selling anything until August, I don't think. So, or until December, I mean. So yeah, let's just go. I'm still paying a lot of loan stuff, but should be all right. I think we'll make it to December. Maybe not. If we don't make it to December, then that's on me. But I think we'll be all right. It's not because we don't have enough money. It's just because I spent too much money. Specifically on the fuel. I mean, I did spend, what, 10 grand on the fuel just now? Got one more month. I don't know why I'm going that way. One more month, yep. Just make sure. For some reason, my brain, like, was like, wait a minute. It is August, right? Even though I just said August 30 seconds ago. All right, let's go. Really, we just need enough money to get through the harvest season. If we run out of money, what I'm trying to say, if we run out of money before the December, that's fine, because we're not going to be using, really the money's really just to pay for workers and stuff. If we go negative, we can't hire the workers. But if we go negative after the workers are done, then it kind of doesn't matter that much. Do I want these guys working the same thing? So I can fill them up, but I guess we do, right? Like we decided that working the same thing lets me fill them up in the same trailer, a little bit easier. These guys fill up so fast. Keeps us busy, that's for sure. Harvest season is not a sit back and relax time. We are busy running crop all the way back and forth to the drop off consistently. No. Alrighty, let me go get this dropped off and get a bunch of the harvest done, and I'll bring you guys back in the next episode. Probably after we get done with at least this field, maybe start on the carrots, something like that. We'll figure it out. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.